Monday morning and we got an actuator gone that moves a step brake. So we've been messing around testing it, the circuit tester and the battery, and it's not having it. So we've been running the boiler slow overnight because we knew it had gone wrong. So we're going to have to pick one up and change it. Morgan started on the Herculean task of washing the combine. I don't know when I've done that, but I've creased my plastic. I need to pop it back out. Must have been when it was sticking out the back, when I've been shunting in the corner, maybe by a tree or something. A lot of oak trees around that field. And we'll get it swilled off, back it in the shed, and hopefully it'll dry by tomorrow so that we can put the sticky bobbles on to start putting the lights on it. But I can imagine it's going to take most of the day to get it clean. Don't do it, Morgan! Yeah. How does it even get mud up there? Must go off them wheels. Fly up or something. Police are ringing in 5 minutes. We're going to go into quiet in the house, have a chat with them, see if we can come up with some solutions. Big thanks to Charlotte's dad for picking up the RAM for us, the actuator. Rob's just wiring up now to test it. We've even got a spare power supply in case that's wrong, and then we'll get it into there. The ash will come out the boiler properly. Morgan's been off moving straw, loading straw, but kind of a few hours in now, this side's starting to look a lot cleaner. You can actually see the red of the tracks again. Still a lot of work to go. 1, 2, 3. At least 3 of them. Might be another one over here. Can't see one. It's what pushes the ash down in the boiler to the front. When it goes out, you see. And in the last few years, they've getting about a year out of each one of them rams. But apparently the duty cycle on them is only 5%. So Morgan was talking to someone that can supply one with a higher duty cycle. So 5% duty cycle means every 20 minutes it can only run for 1 minute, and we think it probably runs a lot more than that. So we'll probably get a new one, and then that'll be the spur for when next time it goes. Right, I'm in the office with Ian, who's getting lost behind a load of boxes. Tractor run. So it is going to be the 10th of December, which is Sunday. Got her like dock off Back to the Future. 10th of December, which is a Sunday. So it's earlier than last year. Now, we're going to open the entries for tractors tomorrow at midday. In fact, I want to print the email address out on a piece of paper. So we've printed this out. So basically, this is how it's going to work. At midday tomorrow, so 12 o'clock dinner time, or lunchtime, depending on which part of the country you're at, the booking email address will be open. So you need to email as close to that as possible to guarantee your space. This is what we want. We want the driver's name, the donation that they're pledging, a minimum of £100, because we've got to pay for traffic management this year for the hospital lab. So we want to make sure we at least cover the cost and more of that. We've got it at like a massively discounted rate, completely like, you know, it's not even at cost, actually, it's that cheap. But even so, we don't want to raise less money than we raised last year. So we want minimum donation, which has to be £100. If you can afford more, pledge more, because if you're not in the first 50 people to respond to the email, then you will be in the competitive process for the rest. So we want the tractor make and model, the reg plate, and a contact phone number, preferably of someone that's going to be driving the tractor or a passenger, so we can put you onto a WhatsApp list. This is the email address. So it's festivefarmers@agricontract.com. So don't email yet, but if you want to email by at 12 o'clock tomorrow, which is Tuesday, the 28th, is it? Yeah. Then you hopefully, if you're within the first 50, you'll be guaranteed a space. Now, we don't want any messes. We've got less than 2 weeks to go. So don't be like, I'll do it, but I can only pay you this, that, and the other. Once your place is confirmed, we will send you a link where you pay your donation to. So we don't want anyone paying it to us. It goes straight to Just Giving. So if you don't think you're in the first 50, or you're confident that you are, just pledge £100. If you can afford more and you think you might not have it, you need to pledge as much as you can for the competitive process. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does, because it took me 2 minutes to explain it. Good luck, and 12 o'clock tomorrow. I'll put this as the end frame of the video, actually. Thank you. Some people might say £100 a lot of money, because last year we had the minimum donation at £30. But last night I went to get some milk from the shop and KFC was opposite. So I went and got a KFC and it was £10.80. And tractors aren't cheap nowadays for the fuel. Is Rob smiling? Is it working?
It is.
Hey! The boiler's now working again properly. That's good. Morgan looks like he's losing the will to live. It's definitely looking cleaner though. The annoying thing is this is only half it. The other half's over there. Yeah, well, we'll get it in the shed and let it dry out. I can't believe you just said that. You said you should have got one on wheels because it's easy to clean. When the other day you said, I'm not cleaning the wheels on a tractor because there's no point. There is. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the same the other side, isn't there? It's getting there though. Question is though, when we put the lights on the auger, do we go backwards and forwards or do we wrap it round like a spiral like you see around palm trees? That's today's quiz question. Well, I was getting stuck with that yesterday combining maize. Joe was getting stuck digging spuds, so he sent me some videos. Yesterday's video was too long, so he sent them me yesterday. But I'm going to show you today the struggle of getting the potatoes out the field. So here's a bit of that. That noise, that's that going backwards and forwards working. Now, the easiest way to explain it is, in the boiler, in fact I'm going to draw a picture, the wood chip comes in here, through the auger, and underneath is what's called a step grate, which is made up of things that look a little bit like that. So have you ever been to Fair and seen the penny pushing machines where they go backwards and forwards and shove the coins off? Well, that's what it looks like inside the boiler. That's a cross section of the boiler. They're going backwards and forwards and they're shoving off the ash. So this will be fixed, that'll be fixed. These will go forwards, then backwards, forwards, then backwards, and eventually you see it keeps pushing it off the edge, because as that's going back, this pushes that. As it's going forwards, it then pushes it off that one. So it like cascades the ash to the other end where there's an ash auger that takes it out sideways. Does that make sense as it cascades off? Can you see through the trees there? The moon's massive. Anyway, I'm not giving you a shed update for a while. Richard did a bit last week and a bit while I was away. So we've kind of got nearly this wall all the way in. Ooh, and I've just tripped over a ratchet strap. So this is where the doorway is going to be here. So that's that, and then there's going to be like a window here for the weighbridge. But yeah, you can kind of come in and out of here. So it's taking shape. We just need to put a few lights in it so we can work on it in the dark, because for some reason it keeps going dark at 3:30 now. I better just explain what the tractor run is, because anyone that's new to the channel will wonder what I'm talking about. So every year we get over 100 tractors and we go to the Children's Hospital in Liverpool with tractors covered in Christmas lights, like you can see in the pictures now. From there then we go on to the food bank, and then from the food bank then we go around the city centre and then back down to here. This year's going to be a little bit different. We can't have the route quite as long because it's too big a job for the traffic management company to do without the police support. We have got police support, but they won't be involved with any of the movement of the convoy. Not exactly sure what that actually means, but for this year we think we'll miss out the very centre. So it's still not 100% agreed the route. We've got to get it through the different joint advisory groups within the council, but fingers crossed, plan B, if you will, or should be agreed, and if we can tweak it, we'll go back to plan A, which was the longer route, but we'll see. But yeah, hopefully the pizza woman's confirmed as well, so we can arrive on a Sunday afternoon, have pizzas, do the route, and if we do the route that's a little bit shorter than normal, then the pizza woman hopefully will stay behind, Wendy her name is, and carry on serving pizzas and different things like that. So yeah, there we go. But that's what we're trying to achieve anyway. So that's what them pictures are you've just seen. So Morgan's been here since when? August, July. And he's never done the birthdays. So off he goes.
How do you do it?
It's mullet time. Go.
So Connor Hussey.
Yeah.
No idea how old. Harley.
Kinderness, is it?
Kinderness.
It's 5.
Adrian. No age. Wee Page.
No, I think it's Adrian LePage is 44.
Oh, Adrian LePage. Why do you want to?
Because I've run out of room.
Okay, Adrian LePage, 44. Sarah George, no age. Maggie Smith, no age.
There you go. Happy birthday, everyone on there. I don't know if it's Sarah or Sarah, but happy birthday. £52,726 raised for the North West Air Ambulance. Thank you. Let there be light. There we go. Right, just going to pull forwards a bit so Morgan can wash the back end now. Boiler had a branch jammed in it, so anyway, just resetting it now. That's probably all for the day. Sorry, it's been a bit of a yard base, but I've basically spent all day on the phone trying to sort of get this tractor run off the ground and make it the spectacle that it has been for the last few years. So thanks for watching today, and I'll see you all tomorrow.